We ask everyone to move your hats and face the colors for the playing of our national anthem. Effingham High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Trent Mason, will perform the anthem, and the Effingham American Legion Post 120 is presenting the colors. At the conclusion of the anthem, we ask that you remain standing and hold your applause until the color guard has left the floor.
Just got done with the national anthem, and the color guard is walking off the floor. The Railers and the Flaming Hearts facing each other at half court. Flaming Hearts, shake hands. Nice crowd here at Effingham High School. Josh Komnick along with Justin Tierney, Lord Kirby bringing you all the action over social media. You can also, of course, check that out on YouTube. We'll have the live stream here, so you can watch it back. Well, watch it anywhere, I guess. Doesn't even have to be in Logan County.
All over the world.
That's right. That's right. Getting set for the starting lineups. The Railers again 5-0 on the season, 2-1 in Apollo Conference action. Starting lineups for the Railers at one guard. 5'10" and a sophomore. Where's the number 3? Dylan Singleton. The other guard, 6'2" and a junior. Where's the number 5? Caden Froby. The man in the middle for the Railers, 6'10" and a senior. Number 34, Jermaine Hamlin. One forward, 6 foot and a junior. Number 2, Cameron Whiteman, and rounding out the starting 5 for head coach Neil Alexander is 6'3" junior, number 23, Will Ewald. Of course, the Railers are assisted by Eric Ewald, Greg Alexander, Brandon Farmer, Josh McCullen, and Zach Dam. Starting lineups here for Effingham as the cheerleaders run out on the court. You got a nice student section here for their home game. A nice crowd here for the Flaming Hearts. First man out, sophomore, 6 foot. Where's the number 14, Parker Wolf. At the other guard, also a sophomore, 6'1", number 21, Drew Thompson. Man in the middle for the Flaming Hearts. 6'8", whereas the number 52 is Cole Marksman. 6'5" and a senior, number 15, their leading scorer, Landon Wolf. Another sophomore, 6'4", where's the number 30, Nate Thompson. They are coached by Mr. Rem Woodruff.
All right, and tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Jim Examus Ford Lincoln. Believe it or not, it's almost the year's end, and the Ford and Lincoln rebates and incentives on new 2018s are unheard of. Let Jim Examus Ford Lincoln show you just how easy it is to get behind the wheel at great savings. Call Sam Smedley or Brad Centers today at 732-2111 or stop by the showroom located at 2301 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Josh, the Railers meticulously dressed in their fancy home green uniforms. I like that look. Green shoes. Effingham with the home whites. Getting ready for tip-off here. A nice tip-off with 2 6'8" guys going at it. I like Jermaine's chances, though.
Yeah.
Hard to get up there with Jermaine, right?
Jermaine's going to see a little bit of the same type of size. First time for Jermaine and the Railers to see that.
Here we go here in Effingham. And a jinx him again. Effingham wins the tip. Parker Wolf got it for Effingham. Now over to Thompson on the wing, and back to Thompson. Down to Landon Wolf inside.
Yeah, foul Singleton. They moved Wolf right into the free throw line that time. Justin, they were able to find him. Wolf went up for the jump shot, and Singleton got caught reaching in the cookie jar. So Wolf, a start you don't want to give a good score is some easy ones, and this should be easy for him from the free throw line with 2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they set him up tonight against that 1-2-2. Wolf up with the first, nothing but net. Smooth looking stroke for the senior, Landon Wolf, also the quarterback of the football team.
Yeah, goes 6'5", good athletic body. You can tell, he's done his work in the weight room, and a solid basketball player. Short on the first
second one short. Rebound to Jermaine, hands it off to Whiteman, who dishes over to Singleton. Singleton's got it, bringing it across half court for the Railers. They'll get into their motion offense here. Whiteman on the wing, over to Ewald. Along the perimeter, over to Singleton. Railers looking to drive, a little bit of a weave action here.
Yeah, man-to-man for
Ewald with a deep 3. No good. Rebound to Marksman. Over to Parker Wolf. Back to Effingham now. Number 30, Thompson with a 3-pointer. No good. So two sets of brothers here for the Flaming Hearts. We've got Thompson and Wolf and Wolf.
Yeah,
so
you should be able to get at least, you got a 2 out of 5 chance.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Over to Parker Wolf on the inbounds now. Over to Thompson. Wolf's got it. Looks like Effingham's going to be patient here. Again, Landon Wolf in the middle of the zone for the most part. Landon Wolf on the quarter. Oh, nice drive up and good. Cam Whiteman tried to take a charge. No call there. Wolf.
You've got to run at him on the perimeter because of his 3-point shooting ability, and that time he showed his versatility with the drive, and really it did a nice job of eluding Cam Whiteman trying to take the charge.
Railers looking to get off the schneid here. Froby with a mid-range shot, no good. Rebound to Marksman, tied up, jump ball. Good play there by Dylan Singleton. Gets the ball back to the Railers here underneath their own basket. Let's see if we run the old Idaho quick play here, or maybe a layup for Singleton here. Yep, layup for Singleton, up and in. One of Coach Alexander's favorite plays, and a layup for Mr. Singleton.
Been running it for 20 years at least, and it still works. So nice start to the Railers there, an out-of-bounds score, and Singleton gets on the board.
Yeah, Singleton providing good pressure. Over to Landon Wolf again. Boy, he looked for another shot. Railers got a hand in his face. Over to Parker Wolf. Parker looking, passing. At the volleyball line, and Landon Wolf on the baseline again. Jermaine with a good defensive move there to keep him back out to the perimeter. Thompson, excuse me. Open 3 for Parker Wolf. That ball's up and good.
Yeah, nice ball movement too by Effingham. They've got
very patient
shooters on the perimeter, and they did a good job of Wolf getting into the middle and kicked it out to his brother, who looks like he can shoot the basketball.
Dylan Singleton looking. Over to Ewald, up past the volleyball line. Cam Whiteman looking to the bench for a set play call. We'll see what the Railers work here. Like to see maybe Cam for a 3 here to get him going early in this ball game. Over to Froby on the top of the key. Down to Jermaine. Looks like they're trying to get it in the post. He's not there. Now it's in there to Jermaine. A nice spin move up and good.
Yeah, no way you can handle him in there. Yeah, nice move by Hamlin. He hits toward the middle. They call that a hit and drop, and he hits that guy in the chest in the middle. Looks like he's going middle, and all of a sudden he spins the other way. And when he's left-handed on that side, it's really hard to contest that.
Ball back in the hands of Effingham. Lincoln trailing 6-4, about 4:50 left in the first quarter. Marksman in the mid-range, up and good. That's too easy.
Yeah, and then they've shown where they can get it in the middle pretty easily. A lot of what Taylorville did to us that hurt us, especially in that fourth quarter, was get it inside around that free throw line and then kick it out to their shooters. The Flaming Hearts got a couple guys that can score in there.
Yes, they do. Ewald's got it on the wing, back to Jermaine inside on the wing to Ewald. Now to Froby. Froby looks to drive, kicks it off to Jermaine, no good. Up for Ewald. That ball's no good, and rebound down to the Flaming Hearts, and they're moving it across half court. A steal by Froby, taken away breakaway layup, up and good.
Yeah, you'll pick the pocket when you don't you try to reverse spin and you don't bring the ball with you. That's just an old playground move by Frobe. Picks the pocket and goes in for an uncontested layup.
Railers trailing 8-6. Landon Wolf open for three, passes, looks, drives baseline, nobody there. Parker Wolf for three, got a little tip there by Frobe, right into the hands of Marksman. It's no good. Jermaine goes up tall for the rebound and gets fouled.
Yeah, nice recovery there by Frobe out on the shooter. Didn't foul, went out contested, tipped the shot for a block shot, and then Jermaine was there to clean up the mess. So good defensive effort there for Frobe 2 times in a row there. Really, first time he steals it, gets a layup, that time block shot. Railers get the ball back.
Yeah, Caden's a much improved player for the Railers this year.
Yeah, strength and just growth have really helped that out.
Frobe looks to drive, dips it off to Jermaine. Probably should have taken the layup there. Back ball back to Effingham. Landon Wolf bringing it across. Effingham pushing tempo. Finds a layup in transition for Thompson. 10-6. Appreciate the unselfish play there by Mr. Frobe, but probably should have just taken his layup there.
Yeah, tough pass. A lot of traffic in there for Jermaine. It wasn't an easy pass for a guy at his size to handle.
Singleton drives. He's not there. Jermaine with a 15-footer on the outside. No good. Rebound back to Effingham. Lincoln a little out of sorts on offense. Not getting the quality shots they're normally used to. Landon Wolf for three. No good. Rebound to Jermaine. Lincoln pushing tempo. Ewald across half court. He stops. Gets it to Singleton. There's Cam Whiteman with a long three. That ball's good. Nothing but nylon for Cam Whiteman.
Just a little secondary transition. Handoff from Singleton to Whiteman, and Whiteman from about 21 feet drained it straight on.
Yeah, Cam's got that pretty shot up and good. A foul. That's going to be Dylan Singleton's. No, will give us a little bit of spark, but second foul on Dylan. Of course, he plays that important role at the top of the Lincoln press.
Well, and not only that, but he plays the point on offense too, and really gets us into a nice flow. Really scrappy around the basket too. So we lose a little bit of speed when you go Singleton out. Maybe a little bit more shooting from the perimeter with Funk and a little more strength, but it's nice to have for Coach Alexander bring two different guys in at any time. I wouldn't be afraid to play Singleton with 2 fouls. Somewhere in the second quarter, especially with a guy that we can transition in or move in with like Funk.
Marksman made the first, missed the second. Jermaine Hamlin with the rebound. Lincoln across half court. Now Whiteman looks for another three. It's up. It's no good. Off the side. Good hustle play by Will Ewald. Out of bounds to Effingham. I'm not sure about that. But
tipped by Wolf, and it was one of them plays where it went the way Will was going, so it probably had some momentum going that way, and it looked like for the official that it might have been off Will, but again, quick shot by the Railers. Whiteman with a quick one from three to see if he's
Marksman down low, up, no good. Rebound to Caden Frobe. He'll push tempo again, and Lincoln looking to take a lead here potentially with a three-pointer. Down to Jermaine inside. He's up, gets fouled. Boy, Jermaine's just got so much more confidence this year than last year, Josh, with that ball in the post.
Well, and I think too, this is a game where we really gotta use him. He's a size advantage in the terms of just strength and overall ability underneath, and he's shown 2 times now where he's been able to get the ball and get to the basket for shots. Free throw up by Jermaine. He got one in to go earlier with a nice move down low, but we got to get it to Jermaine, especially early on.
Jermaine with the second free throw. It's good. Both pretty shots there from Jermaine. Tie ball game here. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Effingham with the ball. Good pressure provided by Funk on the top of the Lincoln zone. Over to Thompson. Now to Wolf. Back to Thompson. Effingham passing it around the perimeter, looking for a good shot inside. They're really trying to get it into that middle of the Lincoln zone. Here's Marksman over in the corner. Finds Wolf. Over to his brother Landon Wolf. Just over the top of Jermaine. Jermaine affects that shot. Grabs the rebound. Down to Noah Funk. A nice pass in transition to Will Ewald. Up and good. Nice. And the Railers take the lead.
Something different you're seeing a little more this year, Justin, is the Railers getting out on the break and pushing. They've got some guard with some length. They got some guys with some speed out on the
Funk
perimeter.
with a tip. Stolen by Ewald. Fouled in transition. Again, Noah Funk bringing a nice little spark at the top of that press. You can tell Noah's not afraid to get physical.
Yeah,
tougher
right.
guy.
But transition for the Railers, something that they haven't done in the past, where we've been able to get easy baskets. And that time it was a nice pass, nice bounce pass, a long bounce pass too from Funk to Ewald up with a finished layup.
Effingham hanging tight here with the Railers early in the ball game here. Cam Whiteman inbounds to Funk. Whiteman coming off some screens, looking for a three, nobody there, and Railers will reset. Froby, drive, spin move, off the Funk. Now Germain out in the corner. Froby's got it at the top of the key. Lincoln may hold for one here, under 1 minute. We'll see if they can find something. Otherwise, I'm sure they will have no problem holding for one in this kind of ball game with a lead. Now Ewald's got it. Over to Funk at the timeline. Funk drives, dishes it off to Ewald. Ewald all the way up. Oh, and swatted by Cole Marksman.
And that's where Will has to realize when help comes over, he's got Germain coming to the basket. Marksman blocked that shot, but he left Germain that time and wasn't really able to.
Germain with the lob. No bad pass there by Froby. Couldn't handle it. Landon Wolf coast to coast, up and one. Not a whole lot of contact, but enough to draw the whistle. Wolf with, I believe, his 6th point of the night. Ties it up, 13 all. He'll go to the line, 35 seconds here in the first.
Yeah, underneath.
With a chance to give the Flaming Hearts the lead.
Underneath early, that pass was wide open for a alley-oop dunk from Froby to Germain.
Germain with a free throw violation. Blatant free throw violation there by Germain. He's kind of smiling at himself. Little mental focus there, Germain. We'll give Landon Wolf another chance at this and see if we can get this rebound coming up. Wolf up. It's good. And Effingham with a 14-13 lead. 35 seconds to go here in the first. I'm sure Lincoln will attempt to hold for one shot here at the end of the first quarter. We'll see if they can get a good look.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get Germain in on some sort of a post play underneath. Really good things have happened so far when we've been able to get it to Germain.
15 seconds here. Lincoln will run their set. Funk's got it at the top of the key. Over to Ewald. Germain at the top of the key. Whiteman flashing out to the corner for a three. It's up. No good. Rebound to Effingham. Loose ball. Oh, Germain's got it. Up. Oh, it's got to be a foul. It is. And Germain will go to the free throw line with a chance to give Lincoln the lead at the end of this first quarter.
Well, Whiteman missed a three in the corner, but credit Froby for staying with it. He was battling underneath for that offensive rebound. Nobody grabbed it, but he was able to tip it a little bit to Germain. Germain grabbed it, went up strong, and
2 shots here for Germain. The first one's up. It's good. Germain 3 of 3 from the line. Looking to knock down his 4th free throw here in the first quarter. A good sign for the Railers if Germain's feeling good at the free throw line.
Yeah, you're right, because he's got a chance to shoot quite a few of them.
Up. Rattles in. Effingham will get it into half court. Thompson with a long half quarter. Off the backboard, no good. At the end of the first quarter, Lincoln ahead 15, Effingham 14. We'll send it to commercial break. Back to the action at Effingham High School. Railers on the corner and a steal by the Railers. Cam Whiteman's got it, hands it off to Funk, who will bring it across for Lincoln. Lincoln looking to expand that 1-point lead. Whiteman's got it on the wing, looking for a cutter. Nobody there, over to Funk in the corner. Now Ewald, over to Froby.
Railers really far out, Justin not on the perimeter. Deep behind the 3-point line.
Cam with a long three, no good. And as Josh, you said it, they've got Lincoln kind of on their heels a little bit in their half-court offense. Railers need to get a little more aggressive, keep going to the rack.
A lot of standing, a lot of just ball movement, 22, 23 feet behind, from the basket, and way behind that three-point line where you're not really offensive when you're so far out.
Effingham looking to get it into the middle of the Lincoln zone. Done it a few times so far. There it's in the middle and down low on a high-low pass. Jermaine up, foul, and they're going to give him the basket. Just textbook how you get that ball in the lane. I don't know if I like that foul call there, but a little bit late on the whistle. A lot of continuation there, but hey, you're on the road. Can't expect the officials to be in your favor here.
Well, it just wasn't a whole lot of contact. I mean, there's been several of them that have been really, really generous.
Landon Wolf knocks down the free throw. Effingham takes the 17-15 lead. Lincoln looking to get a little more aggressive here on offense. Let's see some better cuts, maybe a drive to the rim. See if we can get Caden Froby going. He had a nice stretch there in the first quarter, but since then has not done too much. Caden, the Railers' leading scorer. Jermaine's got it on the wing. Here's Caden. He's got the ball, and I think an illegal screen call.
Yeah, looked
Is
like
that on Jermaine?
Yeah, no, I think it was on Whiteman. Legal screen on Whiteman.
Yeah, I didn't see that
at all. As you said, just not a lot of fluidity to our offense right now. Not a lot of hard cuts. Not a lot of guys being really very aggressive to the hoop.
As we said in the pregame show, a little bit of a tough road environment here. A packed house. Railers with a long bus drive and extra overtime in the sophomore game. Tipped away by Jermaine. Over to Ewald. Ewald's got it for the Railers, bringing it across half court. He's looking to drive, hands it off to Caden Froby, and a foul called by Parker Wolf. And right now the officials a little whistle happy.
They don't want to get it out. They don't want anything to get out of hand. I know that.
Absolutely.
So they're and maybe that's a point where they, of course they talk in their locker room of not letting anything get out of hand, too carried away with fouls and things.
Froby's got it on the inbound, over to Funk at the top of the key. Froby again dumps it down into Jermaine, and it's tipped away. Ewald for three. Boom.
Yeah, and that's pretty fortunate too, Justin, because a tip away from Jermaine, who looked like if he would have caught it, would have been going up for a slam, but it was tipped away, and then it thankfully.
Effingham in transition and a dunk from Cole Marksman. Are they going to call another foul? Not sure where that foul is, but that's going to be Jermaine's second. He's got to watch his body language here with the official. Wouldn't want to pick up a third technical foul. I agree with him completely. Not much contact there, Josh. But Marksman with a slam and one. Jermaine will check out with his second foul. I believe Landon Hollinger checking in. Oh, excuse me, that's Drayden Posgay checking in for the Railers, and Marksman hits his free throw. 20-18, Effingham with the lead. Funk across the timeline, over to Whiteman. Posgay's got it. He's back to Funk now. Railers running some weave action again. No Jermaine in the middle now, so we'll have to see if the Railer guards can get something going here. Picks up the loose ball. He drives, draws the foul. I don't think it's a shooting foul. Are they going to give him the ball on the free throw or no? Yep, it looks like he is lining up for a free throw.
Yeah, we'll take it.
That was quite a shooting foul.
And I think just as shots.
Funk's first free throw rattles out, no good. Railers down 20-18, 5:35 left to go in the second. Funk will take his second free throw. That ball's up, rattles out again, and a rebound for Marksman of the Flaming Hearts. Timeout, Effingham. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. Josh, we'll keep it here. A little note from our sponsors, P&W Pools and Whiteman Construction, family owned and operated, specializing in above and in-ground installation and maintenance along with spas. Ask about incredible savings going on now. Phone 735-3309 and go online to pwpoolandspa.com. Josh, you said it. Tightly officiated game. Railers have got to be aggressive, going to the rim. Also, some foul trouble for the Railers with Jermaine Hamlin with 2 fouls and Dylan Singleton on the bench with 2 fouls as well. So 2 of the Railers' best defenders in foul trouble. It'll be up to Funk, Froby, Ewald, Posgay, and Whiteman for the Railers here to see if they can get this defense rolling. We're back to the action here. Parker Wolf got it for Effingham. He's driving, he's looking, over to Thompson. Back to Parker Wolf. Marksman on the outside, a swing pass over to Thompson again. Landon Wolf in the corner for three, and boom. And all of a sudden, Railers trail by 5, and Landon Wolf making good on his open looks, John.
Well, you know, and there's a lot of just direct line passes by Effingham, and when that happens, it's hard to cover up anybody. And right now, the Railers not able to.
There's Caden Froby. He drives, as we've been saying, takes it to the rack, draws that foul.
And both teams in a bonus. I mean, now the Railers are in a bonus. Next foul, the Flaming Hearts will be in a bonus. But
Caden Froby, the Railer you want at the line right now. He's 24 for 29 from the free throw line on the season, 83%. He'll line it up here, the lefty stroke. Up and good. Nothing but nylon. Caden's younger sister, Chloe, had a great week at the IESA 7th grade state tournament. I saw set quite a few individual records, including the most points scored in a state championship game. So congrats again to the Lady Wolverines, Carrie and Chloe Froby, on their success this week. Caden hits the second one. Lincoln trails 23-20, 4:45 to go here in the second.
Yeah,
let's see if the Railers can get some stops or a turnover.
Yeah, you're right. We haven't had very many of them, especially lately. And a couple threes, a couple 1 3-point play, and again direct line passes. It's tough for the Railer 1-2-2 to guard.
He gets it off to Whiteman, who passes it over to Funk. Froby open in the corner. They find him. It's nice shot fake. Drives in. Draws another foul, and again we're seeing it. Take it to the rack, baby. Let's see if we can win this game with the free throw.
Any type of bump, this will be the whistle will be blown, and we'll be going to the free throw line again. Froby steps up to the free throw line. It could be a long night here in Effingham, as we've had overtime in the sophomore game, and now we've got whistle happy going on. So another set of free throws, but again, the Railers got to take advantage of it and continue to go to the basket.
Caden up and good. Pretty left-hand stroke. Effingham's coach calling out their free throw break here. Caden lines it up. Good again. And the Railers now 23-22, trailing. We'll see if they can take the lead here within the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, so far they're lately in the
Funk with a kick.
In this late first quarter and into the second quarter, they've done a pretty good job of handling this Railer 1-2-2 press and also half court. Not a lot of turnovers for Effingham. They had a few early, and they've shored up the ball handling here lately.
Funk nearly gets another steal. Now Effingham in transition a little bit. Thompson's got it on the wing. He's trapped. Posgay almost has a steal, not there. Now it's a steal for the Railers. Posgay comes up with a loose ball.
Yeah, good job by Posgay on defense too.
Whiteman's got it. Passes it off to Froby. A crossover dribble. Now Ewald. Now Funk. Whiteman, long three. No good. And again, Josh, a little bit quick. I'd just keep going to the rack.
Yeah, you're right. Just too long and not on the three-point line. Again, too far off the line. And again, without Jermaine in there, I tell you, early on, just in the season, we did a good job of going to the offensive
Ewald with a
board.
steal. He's got it in transition. Breakaway layup. It's up. It's good. And Lincoln with the lead. And a timeout to Effingham. We'll take a quick break and be back in a moment with more Railer basketball. And we're back here at Effingham. Railers with the lead, 24-20. Only one three-pointer from Lincoln. Effingham's got it. Looking across half court. Thompson down to Marksman. Swing pass over to his brother.
Well, you can tell they've really been schooled on throwing that cross-court pass. This is as many cross-court passes I've seen against a Railer 1-2-2 in a long time, and they're really looking to do that. When they catch in the corner, it's going.
Whiteman tips it.
It's going cross court.
The backs of the Lincoln defense are starting to get their hands on some post passes here. So Good developments defensively. Let's see if Lincoln can end this first half on a run. Posgay's got it. Looking for a ball handler. He's got it to Noah Funk. Now Whiteman looks inside. Nobody there. Caden Froby drives up and
Nice,
good.
yeah.
Nice strong drive to the basket.
Yeah, good job by
Caden
Froby. You're right. And again, that lefty release gets it up high on the glass and over the attempted shot block. So nice drive by Froby. Really been the offense here for the Railers in the second quarter.
Effingham's got it now. Important possession for Flaming Hearts. You can feel the Railer momentum starting to shift in their favor. Now Marksman with a long two. No good. Will Ewald skies high for the rebound.
We're going to get one of those cross-court passes here in a minute, Justin. Froby just out of the reach on that last one.
Ewald's got it. Over to Froby. He's looking to drive again. Back out to Posgay. Funk for three. Boom,
Got it.
and that's a Chris Coyne, State Farm.
Yeah, that was another deep one. Another deep one. It went in, but it was, again, at least a foot and a half off the three-point line. But as you said, Justin, a Chris Coyne and a much-needed Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointer. There it is.
There's another pass, and Lena Wolf gets it in traffic up good. And just a little bit of physical strength there from Lena Wolf to take that ball away from the Railers. Will Ewald's got it over to Funk. Railers ahead, 29-25, a minute to go in the second quarter. Froby, and somebody got the message. It's time to go to the basket.
Yeah.
Froby knocks it in.
Yeah,
again.
nice drive again, and he likes that one side where he can go baseline and finish up over in the front of the rim, and another good drive by Froby.
Yeah, he's definitely got that aggressive scorer's mindset. Effingham passing it around the perimeter. Needing the bucket. Down low to Wolf. Posgay bodies him. Wolf too strong. That ball's up and in. 31-27 Lincoln.
On that side, especially when Jermaine goes out with foul trouble, you lose that underneath defense.
All right, 30 seconds or so to go here in the second quarter. Lincoln running a play. We'll see if they go back to Caden Froby. He's had the hot hand here in the second quarter. Funk around. Over to Froby, near half court. Let's see if we go an old school pick and roll play or if we're going to look for a three maybe for Cam Whiteman or Willie Ewald.
Almost some sort of a clear out here for Froby.
Yes, it is. Froby drives up. No foul called there, but blocked out of bounds. Lincoln will get the ball under their own basket with 4 seconds to go here. I'm guessing Idaho quicks the call.
Well, it'd be nice just to throw in Jermaine here with just 2 fouls, throw him in for a lob at least something
no
for those
movement.
guys.
Here's Idaho quick. Froby for three at the buzzer. No good. And that'll be the end of the first half here in Effingham. Lincoln with the lead, 31-27. We'll be back in a moment for our Grau Chevrolet and Schneider Chiropractic halftime show.
I get it. No problem. I think we've only made 2, so we got 1 out of 2 so far, but we'll get them all. I'm going to go get the set. You bring it back.
You're in the Growl Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show. The Railers up 31-27 here in Effingham. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Part of the halftime show. We've got some scoring we had to go fetch, but it's been a lot of Landon Wolf here for Effingham so far in the ball game, and a lot of Caden Froby from the Railers on our end. A lot of foul trouble so far for the Railers that have come in, and 2 fouls early on for Dylan Singleton, who sat most of the first half, and then Hamlin picks up his second late in the first quarter. So we've been sitting a lot, but a nice comeback there for the Railers, really led, Justin, by Caden Froby. You've got some of the scoring. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Caden Froby leading the Railers with 10 points. He's followed in the scoring column by Will Ewald, who's got 7, Jermaine Hamlin with 6, Noah Funk with 3, Cam Whiteman with 3, and Dylan Singleton with 2 for the Railers. Effingham, of course, led by Landon Wolf, who's got 16 points already, Josh.
Yeah.
He's also got his brother with 3 points, Parker Wolf, Thompson with 2, and Marksman, the big man for the Flaming Hearts, has 6.
Yeah, 16 already for their leading scorer. Probably too many for Coach Al's likings, but again, up 31-27 here at half. We got to take a break. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes. You're in the Growl Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show, and you're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Josh Komnick along with Justin Tierney, Mr. Lloyd Kirby on the camera. Hopefully you guys are enjoying, if you're able, to watch the viewing of the game on, I guess it's just YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube or
Okay.
WLCN online.
Yeah,
either one.
yeah. And or if you're old-fashioned like us, like me anyway, I like the old radio. So on 96.3 FM or WLCNonline.com, you're listening in wherever you are. The Railers are up 31-27 here at halftime in Effingham. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Neither team hit the court yet for their halftime warm-ups, but some adjustments, I think, Justin, excuse me, at halftime. You better find Mr. Wolf.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Landon Wolf's got 16, and you know, it's not like it's a surprise. He's at the top of the scouting report. Effingham doing a good job of getting him the ball in good position to score as well. You've seen him at the top of the key in the middle of that Lincoln zone. You've seen him in the wing. You've seen him down low. He's scoring from all over the place. Offensively for the Railers, a few, I would say we've only got 3 Chris Coyne State Farm three-pointers so far tonight, and a couple times early in the ball game where we maybe settled for some long-distance threes. As the game first half wore on there, we saw Caden Froby get aggressive going to the rim, and the Railer offense reaped the benefits of that.
Well, I think we get just kind of bored, I think sometimes it looks, where we're moving the ball on the perimeter and all of a sudden we think we got to shoot it, which you don't have to. We don't have a shot clock in high school, and I think you'll see a little bit more. Hopefully we can get Jermaine in there to get some easier baskets, and again, go to the rim. Foul trouble, not necessarily personally for Effingham, but we were able to get to the bonus quickly, which helped the scoring there late in the second quarter, especially by Froby. Froby really took over that second quarter for the Railers, scoring in a number of different ways, layups, free throws. He put up big, couple nice defensive stops for the Railers. Will Ewald was able to get out on the break and score some baskets. So the defense, which didn't look so good to start because of the quick and direct line passing that Effingham was able to do, was able to turn them over late in the second.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing for the Railers, I think just because you can shoot a three does not mean you have to. Of course, Cam Whiteman and Will Ewald are good young shooters for the Railers, and we like them to take those open threes, but if the inside game is working, let's take advantage of it. It has been a tightly officiated game so far, so we'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Neil Alexander has for the Railers here in the second half.
Well, too, it takes some time, when you're on the road. You're not used to shooting here, and
it's not a great shooter's gym, is it, Josh?
No, I never necessarily liked. This is almost like a Chatham-style gym where the hoops, there's quite a bit of room in back, and they're hanging. It didn't, but the sophomores shot it really well in the second or the first half of their game. So you can't really blame it on that. So I just think the Railers have shot from too deep. We're shooting from too far out and really didn't play to the officials. And I think there's sometimes in games where you got to play to the officials. If they're calling it tightly, you've got to be aggressive. And we really didn't start being aggressive until that second quarter.